Hi, Discover New You family. I hope you missed me. Well, Discover New You family. Welcome to yet another riveting discussion on things that help us to be our best selves. Are you ready to discover a new you? OMG, today we have with us the honorable. I'm going to introduce our guest, but I'm so excited because you know us women, we need information to make the best decisions. Okay? We need information to make the best choices for our families, to impact our futures and everything like that. And so today, the discussion we're going to have is one that will enhance our sexual health. And are you ready to discover your new you? I mean, sexually, just to open up your head space to what is better, what better suggestions we can have. So I'm going to introduce our guest today, and she is none other than Miss Vicky Smith. Let me tell you about Vicky. So Vicky has been in business for 9 years, okay? 8 years full time. So she only spent 1 year trying it out or dating it, And she started the pure romance business for fun. However, as you can see, she spent 9 years, so it's stuck. So let's see what Vicky has to offer here today. She has been a wife and a mom for 31 years. Don't look at her face. She look younger than that. She looked like 31 years. However, she's been married and with children cultivating a family for 31 good, ripe years, okay? She worked in banking and finance for 20 years before that. Don't be calculating numbers. I hope all y'all bad at math. But she felt like she was going through the motions, with the job. So a friend of hers, she had a pure romance party. And, we do things friends ask us to do. She went and she had some fun, but also a few months later, I guess she kept it stuck and she kept her eyes on it. And so she joined. She found her passion and purpose to empower and educate women on sexual health. And that's our conversation today. So it's not talked about enough by women because, I don't know why we act like we ain't all doing it. Right? We just act like it's such a taboo subject, and especially in the Christian community where people believe in God, they act like God didn't create it, or he somehow, after saying, "I will never leave or forsake you," somehow after saying that, he's just gonna exit out the bedroom when you're doing whatever you're doing. No, that's not the case. There the whole time, and he created this thing, so let's talk about it so we could be better at it. Okay, I'm ready, Vicky, to discover a new me. So welcome.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited. I love talking about this topic. It's so important for us as women, just our overall health, our mental health, our physical health, our relationships. So important.
Mm-hmm. So I have some questions today for you. You said something else that I was interested in. You said pray over the marriage bed. Now, scandalous. People don't think to do that. Much as we are Christians, right? Because remember, this subject is so taboo. So tell us more about what a prayer over the marriage bed would sound like, what benefits it brings us, because I know there's some protection there. Okay.
Oh yeah. Here's the thing. I do a lot of parties. You have to be 18. So I do a lot of college parties too. So I meet a lot of young girls, and they love, for me, what I specialize in is women's health and sexual health. It's not like necessarily the act of just, oh, let's have sex and all this stuff, but they want the education. They want to understand their bodies. So then I meet women, these young girls, some are virgins and some aren't. But what I love is that we get to talk about it and share. And here's the thing, praying over your marriage bed, some people are brought up in church and some aren't, right? But the ones that are, they've been taught all their life, don't have sex, sex is dirty, you can't have sex till you get married. So then they wait, some of them get married. Well, how do you turn that switch? How do you turn that? Because all in your head, you're hearing all these negative things about intimacy, about sex, all the things God created. And then now they have to turn that switch. And it's really hard, because I met a lady who's been married 20 something years. They have children and all the things. And she was having a hard time turning that switch. But her husband was so amazing. He did some research. He said, listen, I love you. I want to be intimate with you. I want to please you. I want to pleasure you. So they had an evening together. The kids were out. They went to dinner, came home. He had her lay on the bed, naked, just lay there, and he touched every inch of her body. He wanted her to feel comfortable. He wanted her to tell her what she liked, what she didn't like, and for them to open up and connect together. And they prayed over it. They prayed over communicating, touching, loving each other, making their relationship a priority, because that's important. And what I mean by praying over it, like, pray for this before you get married. You found your partner, you're engaged, you're going to plan your wedding. Pray over your marriage bed, because life is going to happen. It's going to change. Here's the thing. There's over 300 medications that mess with your libido. Over 300. Antihistamines, antidepressants, birth control, thyroid medicine, heart medicine, all type of medications mess with your libido. Okay? And remember, our number one sex organ for women is our brain. So we have a hard time sometimes. Your mind and body don't come together at the same time. Desire and arousal don't come together at the same time. Right? So you just pray, God, please open my heart. Please, open my husband's heart, that we can come together as one, that we can share intimacy together, that we can communicate what we like and what we don't like, that we can share new experiences together, and talk about what a hard nose, what are, yes, let's try this would be fun. And just to have those conversations and to be open to it is going to be a game changer.
Absolutely. I love the way you took that. So girls, if you waited, there's still good news. Just to be able to make the switch. What I heard her say is educate yourself, but be willing to be open and exploring your own body, having that conversation, and not just doing everything to please somebody else. So there again, a healthy perspective on holding ourselves as deeming ourselves important too, or equal to pleasure. We should get pleasure too out of this activity. So I love that you said that. Now I wanted you to help us understand the difference. That I didn't realize that our bodies go through different things in different seasons. So if you would talk about that, and then introduce to us products and stuff that we can use to enhance our, situations.
Yeah. So, women, here's the thing. You have, the young woman, you get married, everything's great. Everything's fine. Everything's flowing good, all the fun things. And then a few years later, you have children, right? You have children. Then you're trying to balance all that. Our hormones change. Our hormones are all over the place, especially after having children, right?
Yes.
Some women go through hysterectomies. Some women go through, most all women are going to go through premenopause and menopause. All those things, they're a big factor in our bodies, in our hormones.
Postpartum.
Yeah, postpartum. Yeah. Absolutely. That's a big thing. And if you're not understanding and knowing your body as you go through these changes, medications that I talked about a minute ago, understand what those medications are and what they're doing and what the side effects are. Having proper hydration, drinking your water, exercising, doing your pelvic floor exercises, all that is so important. Taking time to understand our body as we go through the changes. And even your partner, even your man, he's on medication, he has stress. You need to understand all that, because that's going to affect your libido, it's going to affect your desires, all those things. So it's important to understand the seasons and to pay attention to them, because they are going to change how we feel. A good lubrication, and I'm going to talk about all that, is so important for us as women, because you want to protect your vaginal tissues. You know, wetter is better. Wetter creates sensitivity. Wetter creates orgasms. And to properly apply it, which we'll talk about. So it's all those things that are important, because the seasons change at different ages, you know, and you may go through menopause, premenopause early. And sometimes that took me 3.5 years to go through premenopause. And then now I'm in full menopause. So all those things are a big factor with the medications, all that. It's just to understand those seasons, because they do affect us. You're not broken. You're not broken, ladies. You just need some stuff to help us to get that, you know, arousal and desire, because we don't have a magic pill, right? We don't have that magic pill. No. So it takes work, it takes effort, it takes paying attention and understanding your body and teaching your body how to orgasm. You know, sometimes I meet women who have never had an orgasm. What's that? I don't even know if I've had one, you know, so it's things like that, exploring and understanding and paying attention to that.
Well, as a woman who has had many orgasms, that would be a sad place to
right?
Not know if you've ever.
Oh, yeah. They may have climaxed, felt like a sensation, it felt good, but have they ever really had that toe curling orgasm? A lot of women haven't.
Sad.
Mm-hmm.
My condolences. Oh my goodness, you might need to. I don't know. I don't want to give advice on that. I'm not a proponent of cheating. So, but
No.
You might need to sit with your man and do some research, like we're talking about, and just be willing to explore. Some people don't even want to, or maybe ever had it with the light on.
Right.
So, they might be having some insecurities about their own bodies. So
Sure.
That might be a hard thing to do. But when you make room for yourself and you give graces to yourself, and you open up and are willing to have these conversations and these uncomfortable moments for just a little bit, the benefit that comes from it is so long term. So
Mm-hmm.
I hope that this conversation will help people to bring themselves to the thought and acceptance of themselves to explore these things. So talk to us now, because after again we get all pretty and attractive and we have attracted, now what do we do? What
Right.
do we do to be a part of the joy that can be had as we offer ourselves to our partner?
So a couple things I want to talk about. I brought three things that I think that are important, that help with libido, they help with reaching orgasm. The first one I'm going to talk about, this is our basic instinct. This brings out your own natural pheromones.
Hold on. Y'all get excited. I am going to include all of Vicky's information in the bio with the so you can get all this good stuff.
So the basic instinct, all you do is it's pheromone infused. You put it on your wrist. You can put it right here on your neck, and you can put it on your man too. All it does is bring out your own natural scent. Like I said, God gave us 5 senses. The most memorable sense is smell and touch. So it's going to bring out your own natural scent. We all have a scent.
Why do I feel like this is saying that? Oh, because really we primal. And so
right.
This is going to, yes.
It's so good. And it's a sex attraction. So it helps put you in a good mood. It's a sex attraction. It's a great way to start foreplay. It's a great way to start date night. Get your makeup on, get your hair done, all the things. Put your pheromones on. It's going to help get you in the mood.
And because it's our brain, we got to start this process all day.
Yes.
Because I realized that a good
You want to feel good. You want to be in a good mood. If you're at work, put it on at work. If you're dealing with littles, all the things, it's just going to help put you in a good mood. It's going to relax you. It's going to put you in a good mood. I use it daily. It's just calming. It's nice. And it just makes me feel good. I want to feel good. The next product I'm going to talk about, this is a game changer, ladies. It's called Just Like Me. Just Like Me is just like you. It's a water-based rewetting lubricant. It mimics your own natural lubrication. And it's pH balanced. So the key is one little pump on your finger and it goes inside you. Do not put it on the penis. The penis is porous. He absorbs anything we give. One little pump inside you, the first inch in your vagina is where you feel your pleasure and is where you feel any discomfort. The rest is just pressure. So the Just Like Me is going to keep coming back and rewetting itself, which is important because it protects your vaginal tissues. It's going to absorb in your vaginal tissues, which protects them because friction causes UTIs and yeast infections, right? This is going to moisturize those vaginal tissues so it protects you so you can have safe, comfortable sex. And you can have
this here is for the cases where I don't know if it's older folks or some folks. I'm just going to say some folks with the dry vaginal situation.
Yes. Yep. So this is for the ladies who are still lubricating. There's another product. It's called Pure Pleasure, which is a silicone-based lube. So if you're in that season where you're not lubricating anymore, you're going to want the Pure Pleasure because that is a silicone-based lube and that's not going anywhere. You put it on your finger, it goes inside, but it stays there because we're not naturally lubricating anymore, which happens when you go through menopause or hysterectomies or chemo, anything like that. It kind of pulls all that from you. So the Pure Pleasure, but this is for the ladies who are still lubricating. Because here's the thing, anything foreign in your vagina throws off your pH balance. A toy, a finger, a penis, anything like that. So you want to protect your vaginal tissues and you want to have safe, comfortable, intimate sex, right?
Right.
So this next one is a game changer. This is your little magic pill, ladies. This is called AMP. AMP, here's the thing. This is your vulva gangster sign, right? This is your vulva. This is your labia minora. This is your labia majora. This is your clitoris gland. This is your happy button. Push her often. 8,000 nerve endings. Your urethra, your G-spot, your vaginal openings down here, okay? 10% of your clitoris is on the outside, okay? The rest
only 10.
Only 10. The rest is on the inside and it goes all the way around. Your clitoris is about 5 inches long. So ladies, they have nothing on us. But all that has to fill with blood in order for you to reach orgasm. So AMP, pinky little dab, your pinky little dab right here on your clitoris, it's going to pull all that blood flow. So it's going to help you to reach orgasm and to have multiples. You're welcome. So it's a game changer. It's a game changer. It's a cool menthol-y pill. You just need a little bit. Pinky tip dab right there, and it's going to be a game changer. And these two together really, really help make your experience more comfortable, more safe, more pleasurable, because you want to protect your vaginal tissues, ladies. We don't want to get the UTIs and yeast infections and all that, right? Because eventually that turns into scar tissue. You have one vagina, just like you moisturize your skin, right? You need to moisturize those vaginal tissues.
OMG. This is just the most. I love it. So we talked, those are some very key things you shared. I know you have much more, and I know that exploring your site would be so much fun. I'm going to make available your contact information as well as your website and social, and so that we can continue to blend or gather good, healthy information from a wonderful source that we can trust. So thank you so much for coming today. I am so excited about the minds that will be opened and the connections that will be made and the problems that will be solved just because you have opened us up to just a different perspective on our sex life. Everybody, please put your comments, ask your questions. We are going to try to have Vicky back with some more products some other month or so, and so that we can continue the conversation and keep a good connection. Yes, so I would love for your closing remarks. So what would you like to say to us? You think that we should always consider, keep top of mind, keep top of mind so that we can have the best sexual health?
I think just giving yourself permission, ladies. Give yourself permission. Say yes to orgasms. Understand the benefits. Stop telling yourselves no. Make time for that, and for intimacy with your partner. I think that's so, so important. Stay connected. Stay chest to chest, because when life happens, and it will, you're going to be so much happier when you're making decisions and dealing with life that you're together and you're not separated.
Yes, indeed. And if you don't like your partner and you know that you shouldn't, just do what you got to do to fix your life. Okay? Fix your life. It is so short. It is but a mist, the Bible says. So let's just make that mist last as a fragrant thing that brings glory to God in whatever way we can. The Creator created us with a purpose and for a purpose. And so, listen, go and be, okay? Discover your best version of yourself. I love being able to bring these things to you. I love being able to explore new thoughts, topics, things that would affect us in a great way. I pray that you are open even more so now to discovering a new you. God bless you guys. Have a fantastic rest of the day.